For 125 years, the Marys County Bank has been dedicated to serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. We have friendly in-house services for your auto, ag, home, business, and personal banking needs. With 11 locations, including Richland and St. Robert, the Marys County Bank is a convenient way to manage your finances. Come see a friendly face today at any of our 11 locations and let our knowledgeable staff serve your needs. The Marys County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. ZCM Timber Harvesting in Iberia is dedicated to getting you the best value for your timber. We know how hard you worked for your land and how important it is to you and your family. That's why we want to make your land work for you in return. With free, no-obligation consultations, ZCM Timber will get you the best value for your timber while conserving the integrity of your land. Call us today at 573-569-0592. All right, everybody. It is game time. It's going to be Sharpenstein facing off in the circle against Caden Cohen. This is the first game of the year here for Better Call Ball and the Richland Bears Network. We are collaborating here for this basketball season. And here goes the tip. It is tipped over to Riley Foster to get things started. He'll pass it all the way over there to Preston Pierce, who's taking the point today. That one's going to go out of bounds. That's a charging call. Looks like it's going to be on Ethan Buttress. It is his first of the night, and that did not take long. 10 seconds in, we got to get a first foul call. Inbound there to Logan Connell. He'll pass it off here to Sharpenstein. Cutting underneath there is Caldwell, but it's passed out to Pierce. Pierce for three. Bounces out, no good. Rebounded by Sharpenstein. He'll take it back out up top. Try something new here. Over in the corner to Caldwell. Back up top here to Foster. Foster inside to Caldwell. Picked off. Aiden Polly taking it back the other direction. Still no score here. Almost a minute in. A little trouble there at the top of the key. Over to Alexander. Alexander looks to drive in. Pass out to Braden York. York Back out to Buttress. Buttress thought about a three, but thought better of it. Here's Alexander with a three. No good. Rebounded by Sharpenstein, who will take it across the timeline here. Well, Shane, how's this joint venture working so far?
Well, now that we've got it all wired up, Pierce for three. Got it.
First points of the night there for the Crocker Lions. 3-0 lead.
Alexander drives. He's fouled there by Caldwell.
Blocking foul on Caldwell will be his first.
I don't have a list of the names in front of me, so I'm going to go off of memory. And if I miss one, sorry.
Well, lucky for me, I got him.
Buttress off the sideline, out of bounds. Up, no good. Gets his own board. Put back, no. Cohen fights for a board.
Cohen got the rebound, but Connell ripped it out of there.
It looks like Pierce.
Oh, somebody caught an elbow to the face or something there as Pierce is going to check out.
Going to the locker room. So that has...
Checking in will be Divine, number 5, for the Crocker Lions.
So, yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. Better Call Ball and RHS Bears Network joint venture for the home games this year.
I was going to do this anyway, so I might as well get my sponsors some FaceTime in the process. Thank you to all of our sponsors, old and new. We've got several new ones this year.
Yeah. We will get them all paid off here in a little bit.
Inbound here to Sharpenstein.
Kind of a unique game tonight to basically open the season with a conference game.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
Buttress underneath. Going to turn the ball over is Divine.
That doesn't happen very often to open the season with a conference game. You guys had Vienna last night? Friday night. Friday night. Oh, yeah, last night was Sunday. Since
Pauly
this is
with the ball. Right side spins. Skips it over to Alexander. Alexander drives middle, jumps back. York for three, way off.
Good job there by Connell to keep from touching the ball and get possession back for the Crocker Lions, who will inbound it here to Sharpenstein.
New coaches on both benches.
Yep, first-year head coaches on each end. Coach Thompson for Crocker and Coach Porter for Richland here.
Coach Schofield giving up the helm of the Crocker Lions.
He's not even really the assistant coach. That's Ethan Fagree, who's technically the assistant. But Schofield's still in the wings as Pauly drives.
Buttress to the middle of the floor. Up, no. Guarded there by Connell.
That should be out on Connell there, but looks like it's going to be. Oh, yeah, it is on Connell. Good. Forgot which direction we were going for a hot second.
Alexander for three, no. Caldwell got a hand on it.
That one will go out.
Out of bounds.
Still just 3-0 here with 5:19 left in the game. Swearingen getting a hold of the AD here, so Preston must have got really hurt.
Alexander gets in the middle, gets the bucket for the Bears, gets him on the board. Just over 5 minutes to go here in the first.
First points of the night for the Bears and Alexander. Across the timeline goes to Sharpenstein. Pass over to Connell on the wing. Back up top here to Caldwell. Caldwell to Foster. Back up top to Sharpenstein. Lots of motion here. They're going to dribble it around here, set some screens, try to get somebody in a shooting position. That cut underneath, the pass is a little hot from the hands of Connell. It'll go out.
Skipped off the hand of Divine. Off the back wall. Pauly to bring it across the timeline. Over to Alexander.
Alexander up to Cohen. Cohen made it about halfway through last season. Passes this one just over the head there of Pauly, and in for the layup goes Sharpenstein. 5-2 with 4:20 to go here in the first
Bears push it
quarter.
ahead. Alexander spin move up off the glass. Good. That's a little more how I thought this game was going to go, a little more up and down the floor.
Yeah, Schofield does like to push run and gun, and Thompson seems to be the same way here. I don't know if that's out of necessity or design. Inside pass here to Devine. No good. Rebounded by Pauly.
Pushes the ball ahead. Into the middle of the floor, behind the back, lost it. Connell picks it up.
Foster ends up with it. Over to Sharpenstein now. Across half court. Guarded pretty closely by Aiden Pauly. Miller set to come in here for the Bears. Pass inside, intercepted.
By Buttress, ahead to Cohen. Cohen driving. Going to be fouled there by Foster.
Possibly so. Looks to be, Riley Foster, his first. Second
two
team.
team fouls apiece. Yes.
Yep, 3:27 to go here.
Out to Alexander. Front of the scorer's table. Over to Miller. Miller drives right. Kicks it out to Pauly. Pauly goes baseline. Up and good, and the Bears take their first lead.
6-5 here, 3:10 to go. Sharpenstein will take it back across the timeline here.
The last
Double
time
team.
that we broadcast Crocker in this gym, we had a doozy with the Eugene Eagles.
Yep. It was a barn burner for a little bit, and then it was a blowout for the Eagles, who eventually went on to win the Class II state championship. Solid team, and they're going to be solid again this year.
So we have a 30-second timeout by the Lions. Let's take...
Yeah, let's pay Dave, shall we?
For auto, home, life, farm, or business insurance, see me, Dave Howlett, your shelter insurance agent in Richland.
Back out of the timeout here, it'll be the Bears ball. Still haven't seen Preston Pierce come back, and 2 of the 3 coaches are down there with him, so he must have got busted open pretty good.
I think it caught him up in the upper lip.
It'll toughen him up sooner rather than later. Good moves there by Alexander. Keep Devine on his heels.
Miller drives, throws it up. No, Cohen trying to air the sky for the board.
Miller got a little overzealous on that drive. Sharpenstein is going to bring it back across the timeline here for the Crocker Lions. Pass over here to Connell. Connell up top. Sharpenstein thought about a shot, dribbles out of it. Pass over to Devine. Lots of motion coming from the lower post to the high post. Trying to keep this defense off.
Circle offense. Ball gets tipped out to Caldwell in the corner. Back to Sharpenstein. Resets it between the circles. Devine moves up. Foster cutting through, getting the X motion going.
That circle offense working pretty good here against this
Back
man
out to
defense.
Sharpenstein. Ball screen set. Pauly defends it very well. Gonna call him for a block. Looked like he beat him to the spot to me, but
That was Pauly.
I don't have a whistle.
That's a good thing for the both of us. I don't want to have to do all this by myself.
We have a very good vantage point, though. If they give us a whistle, we could help them out. Block there by Cohen.
And a
Caldwell found it
follow-up.
back. Got it up off the glass and good.
Minute 40 left to go here in the quarter. 7-6 now. Lions. Alexander has a little bit of room for a shot there, but he passes out of it. Probably trying to eat a little bit of clock here.
Bears are working the ball around, trying to get a good shot. Cohen steps through. Back out to Pauly. Pauly drives baseline. Going to get him for the travel first. A little overzealous with his takeoff.
He had the right idea, just not the right execution on that particular one. Inbound to Sharpenstein on the far edge.
Guarded by Pauly. Gets by him. Gets all the way into the middle of the floor.
And he'll lose it.
Gonna say it's out of bounds off of Miller.
So Sharpenstein to inbound it here. Gets it into Connell underneath, and that will be a foul on Braden York, more than likely.
I believe he was the one that had his arm in there.
Yeah, but, you know, sometimes they call the foul on the wrong player.
It has happened before.
It happened a lot last year, believe it or not. One ref in particular, who I won't call out, Sharpenstein up for the first free throw. Or, no, that's Connell. Excuse me.
Connell.
No good on that first free throw. I just seen the three when I glanced up. That was my bad. Second one up is no good either. Misses both. And that may come back to bite him here in the later part of the game. Here, Cohen drives all the way back, still working in towards the basket. Over to Mason Alexander on the wing. Alexander drives, goes for the layup. No good. Good defense there by the Lions, and back the other way it'll go. Sharpenstein going to take it over the timeline here. Looks like he's going to be their primary ball handler. Braden York working for a reach in there. Miller puts his hands up and can't stop the shot as Sharpenstein adds another one. 9-6, 30 seconds to go here. Miller on the wing. Dribbles up to the top of the key, almost loses it, goes up for a shot, passes out of it, and it was ill-advised. It'll go back court. And that'll bring in
Jonathan Griffin.
Number 25 here, Griffin.
Gonna get Caden Cohen a rest. Crocker with the basketball, 21.2 to go, leading by 3. From the cave in Richland.
Inbound.
Back to Sharpenstein.
Griffin, kind of a newcomer to basketball, isn't he?
Ball tipped away there by York. York pushes ahead to Alexander. Alexander up off the glass and good.
Nice assist there by Braden York.
5 on the clock. Sharpenstein crossing the timeline, runs into Pauly, gets to the line. 3, no. And at the end of 1, it is a 9-8 ball game. We'll be back.
Oh no, there's a huge crack in my windshield. I need it fixed fast. What am I going to do?
You're going to call Glasshopper Mobile Glass Service. With 30 years of experience, Scott and Glasshopper has your glass covered, delivering top-quality, professional, and friendly service to the surrounding area. Whether it's a chip, crack, or shattered glass, windshields, liftgate windows, or anything in between, if it's auto glass, Glasshopper will fix it fast. Call Glasshopper LLC in Richland today, 573-765-4276. CNC Farm and Home is more than just a name. It's reassurance that anything you need to care for your farm or home, you can find it at CNC Farm and Home in Lebanon and Bolivar. Whether you need products for lawn and garden, electrical, hardware, or housewares, the good folks at CNC have what you need. They also carry the essentials for pets and livestock, fencing, automotive care, clothing, and even toys. Since 1970, CNC has provided quality products and service in Lebanon, Bolivar, and the surrounding areas. So stop in today and see what CNC can do for you. All right, back with you for the second quarter here. That's a good first quarter. Very competitive. The boys' team looks much, much better this year than they did last year. Seem to have a little bit extra drive to them. Only won 2 games last year.
3.
Oh, yes, 3. My apologies. Beat Maranatha at Tuscumbia. And?
I don't remember the third one. I just read it today in the book.
Well, there you go.
Alexander probing, gets it out to York. York back to the middle, over to Pauly. Aiden drives, gets it to Miller. Miller mishandles it out of bounds. Coach Caruso with us tonight.
Yeah, the Waynesville boys head coach. Lives here in town, so it's not like it's too much of a trek for him.
Coached here.
Previously, he did, yes. He's been at mostly small schools up until he went to Waynesville. Here's the three by Sharpenstein. No good.
Alexander
Rebound.
skies for the board, gets it tipped out. York comes out of there with it, pushing the ball ahead. Steps through, gets it over to Alexander. Along the Frisco League logo. Step back. No, gets it over to Pauly. Miller drives. Out to Alexander. Alexander back to the middle. Jump stop through. Gets it over to Griffin. And up off the glass and good.
Griffin on the board for the first time tonight.
Great feed from Alexander as he gets all the way there.
And it gives the Bears their second lead of the night, 10-9 here. See if they can get a stop on the defensive side.
Something that Alexander didn't have very good last year was being able to dump that off underneath.
Yep, always tried to finish something that wasn't there. Pierce looks like he's back in the game. Might be chewing on some gauze, but he's playing nonetheless. Here's a dish to Devine. Devine up and in. His first points of the ball game here. Up and in there for York.
Drives to the middle, up off the glass, and good.
His first points of the ball game now with 6:05 to go here in the second quarter. Braden York coming up to help. Pass gets away from Devine, but he'll scoop it up over to Connell. Inside to Pierce. Pierce going to go up with it and draw the foul off of Joe Miller. Will pick up his first of the game so far. Keyword is so far. It's going to be another thing the Bears will have to improve on this year is keeping those fouls in check. Well, a few more people on the bench than what they had, but it still doesn't mean you want everybody to foul out by the third quarter.
No.
So
12-12.
Connell going to check out.
Buttress back in.
Foster back in as well.
Second one on the way. No. Rebounded there by Aiden Pauly. Pushed the ball ahead. Across the timeline. In between the circles. Over to Alexander. Right side. Back to Aiden. Miller. Alexander on the right side. Mishandled it. Kept his dribble alive. Gets to the middle of the floor. Spin. Up off the glass. No.
Almost.
Rebound there by Caldwell.
Close, but no cigar. 5:25 to go here. Tie ball game. Double team there on Sharpenstein. Ball stripped away.
Miller comes up with it. Attacking. No. Aiden fighting for a rebound. Can't corral it. Sharpenstein does.
Pierce.
No, Pierce does.
Pierce does.
Oh, Pierce is back.
Yeah, that's what I say. He's back in. He might be chewing on gauze.
Sharpenstein for three. Got it.
And they cannot let him get hot, or that might spell disaster. As the Lions take a 3-point lead here in the second with 4:50 on the clock. Pauly pushes it up top here to Alexander. Alexander jump stop into Buttress.
Backdoor
give
cut,
and go.
good.
Good design pick there.
Old school basketball at its finest. Give and go.
You don't see that very often these days.
No.
We might see it a little more here under Coach Porter. Miller moves up, put pressure on Connell, or on Caldwell.
Ball picked up there by York. York attacking Pierce. Up off the glass. Good. Bears getting the big momentum going with them now.
Always good to have Big Mo on your side. Pierce takes it across the timeline here. Cutting to the middle.
York with another steal. Devine goes down there, gets him to stop. Out to Alexander. Alexander drive baseline, spin, loses a dribble.
Alexander thought it might have went off of Connell. So Cohen will check in here for Miller.
Gonna get us a timeout from Crocker. We're gonna take it with them.
We'll be back in just a moment. CNC Farm and Home is more than just a name. It's reassurance that anything you need to care for your farm or home, you can find it at CNC Farm and Home in Lebanon and Bolivar. Whether you need products for lawn and garden, electrical, hardware, or housewares, the good folks at CNC have what you need. They also carry the essentials for pets and livestock, fencing, automotive care, clothing, and even toys. Since 1970, CNC has provided quality products and service in Lebanon, Bolivar, and the surrounding areas. So stop in today and see what CNC can do for you. ATR in Richland has been in the bulb business since 1984, and they're not done yet. While ATR specializes in industrial, wholesale, and specialty bulbs for manufacturers such as Sylvania, General Electric, and Philips, they also have a retail counter for residential bulbs and fixtures at a fraction of the cost of a big box store. So whether you need to replace one hard-to-find bulb or you get the bright idea for a whole new look, be sure to give the knowledgeable staff at ATR a call. Nobody lights up a room like ATR. All right, 3:56 to go here in the second quarter. 16-15 Bears lead, which is not something we got to say a lot last year, so we'll savor it while we can. Inbound here to Sharpenstein. He'll take it across half court. Cut inside by Foster, but a nice pass inside to Connell. Connell passes it back up top here to Sharpenstein.
Sharpenstein over to Caldwell. Into Connell, high post. Gets it down to Foster, back out to Caldwell. Sharpenstein back between the circles. Back to Foster. Up to Devine. Skip pass over to Caldwell, almost taken away there by Pauly. Foster working the baseline. Bears in a 1-3-1 look. Devine drives. Throws it away. Sharpenstein corrals it up out in front of the scores table. Connell in the high post, Foster in the corner. Into Devine. Devine, no.
Oof.
Butchers fight for a board. Devine knocks it out of bounds.
Yeah, the Lions have been getting a lot of good looks underneath the basket. They've just had bad luck on those rolls. They haven't got the friendly roll so far.
Pierce checks back in. Caldwell goes to the bench.
Pass over to Alexander. Alexander looking for somewhere to go. Hits Braden York on the wing. York with plenty of room there. Not going to shoot the three.
Pauly with the basketball over to Cohen. Left side, back to the top of the circle. Over to Alexander. Alexander gets it tipped away there by Pierce.
And it will go out of bounds and remain with the Bears here. 2:13 on the clock here in the second quarter. Pauly going to take it up towards the logo here. Pass over to Alexander. Alexander pushes right inside here to Pauly, outside to Cohen. Cohen for three. No good off the back of the rim there. Rebounded underneath by Devine. And now it will be Sharpenstein bringing it over the timeline here for the Lions. With 1:50 on the clock here and a 1-point game. Pass over to the wing, now back up top to Sharpenstein for three, no good. Rebounded by Ethan Buttress. So Alexander going to push it across here. We'll see if he's reckless. Over to Braden York. York inside, back to the wing. Little jumper there by Alexander is good. And he now has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points on the night.
Guarding Pierce.
Over to Connell at the top of the key. Connell wide open. He's not going to try for a three either.
Pierce is step back. Got it.
Got it. Pierce now has 7.
Ball ahead to Cohen. Cohen for three. Got it.
Cohen will answer his first points of the night and gives the Bears a lead.
Back to three. I believe that ties the biggest lead of the night.
Yeah, it's been a back-and-forth game thus far.
Gonna get York on one there.
This game may come down more to conditioning than shooting by the end of this thing. I was present for the Crocker practice, at least part of it the other night. I don't think conditioning is going to be an issue for the Lions. Sharpenstein looking to inbound it here. Foster open in the corner.
Top.
Overdoes
Foster
it.
tries to save it off of York's hand. It will be Crocker ball.
That wouldn't have been back court, though, because it came in from out of bounds, right?
There's no half-court line on an inbound.
That's what I thought. So that actually wasn't a terrible decision on the part of Sharpenstein when he inbounded it, but nobody else was communicated to that, so.
Yeah, all Connell had to do was go back and pick it up.
I don't think he realized that was the case. 38 seconds and counting here. 21-18 lead for the Bears. Pass over to the top here to Pierce. Thompson telling them to take their time. Going to try to maybe tie this thing up before the end of the quarter.
25 seconds to go.
Pass out to Devine. Now swings it to Sharpenstein. Sharpenstein in no hurry to get it anywhere. Over to Pierce. Pierce for three. Hits it. And they're going to have to keep an eye on him over there. If he gets hot, it could be all over here.
7 to play.
Buttress.
Alexander driving right side. Pull up, jumper at the buzzer. No. Rebound there by Devine. And at the end of the first half, it is all tied up. 21 all from the Cave. We'll be back.
Yeah, let's take a quick break here, do some math, and we'll come back here just after this. As fall approaches, termites, spiders, and other insects will be looking for a warm, comfy place to ride out the winter. But these treacherous tenants can destroy your home. Don't let your home become a safe haven for unwelcome guests. Let A to Z evict those freeloading pests. A to Z is FHA and VA approved and serves Pulaski County and the surrounding Ozarks. They offer termite inspections and identify issues that could cost you thousands. A to Z will annihilate those ants, finish off those fleas, and terminate those termites. Eradicating those pests and eliminating your stress is what A to Z does best, so call today. Are you fed up with the limited selection and high prices at the big box stores? Have you grown weary of paying a premium for steaks that don't meet your expectations? Then it's time you see Chris, Todd, and Ira at Three Brothers Meat Company. Three Brothers is your local family-owned butcher shop where you'll find top-quality meats at fair market prices. From chicken, beef, pork, and fish to even something like ostrich or alligator, they've got it all. Plus, with a wide variety of sides, sauces, and spices, and even catering, they are your one-stop shop. Three Brothers Meat Company. Great meat, great service, great people. Trying to steal my headphones.
I wasn't looking. I picked one up, and then I was like, that doesn't feel right.
So I have a miscalculation here, I believe. So 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 for the Lions, but I've got 21 for the Bears, so I think I put one on there that doesn't belong somewhere. So we'll figure that out after a while. I have Braden York with 2, Alexander with 10, Polly with 2, Cohen with 3, and Griffin with 2 for the Richland Bears here in the first half of this ball game. And then I've got Sharpenstein with 9, Pierce with 10, Caldwell with 2, and Devine with 2, which to my math adds up to 23. So I don't know where I messed up, but we'll figure that out sometime during this halftime. Bears headed to the half tied, which, again, something that didn't happen a lot last year. This team looks much improved from what they were in the previous season. I don't necessarily think that's a reflection on coaching or anything, but they seem to have a little more drive this year than what they did the last year.
Grown a little bit. Last year we were very freshman loaded. This year we are more aged,
sophomore and junior heavy.
Yeah,
maybe
that seniors and sophomore heavy.
Yeah, senior and sophomore heavy, and maybe that's the right mix. Last year it was juniors and freshmen, and it just didn't click with everybody. And, maybe the transition between coaches and everything, they kind of took it upon themselves to say, we're going to be different this year. So, but we've got 7.5 minutes or so until the kickoff of the second half. We're going to go ahead and pay off all of our sponsors, and we'll be back here in just a little bit, the start of the third quarter, on Better Call Ball on the RHS Bears Network. The Bank of Iberia first opened its doors in 1899 and has been tirelessly serving the Miller, Pulaski, and surrounding counties ever since. You don't stay in business that long without knowing a thing or two about taking care of your neighbors. With branches in Iberia and Waynesville, they offer checking, savings, loans, and the friendly customer service that you've come to expect from your hometown bank. So roll on over to Rocktown or wheel into Waynesville and find out what the Bank of Iberia can do for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. CNC Farm and Home is more than just a name. It's reassurance that anything you need to care for your farm or home, you can find it at CNC Farm and Home in Lebanon and Bolivar. Whether you need products for lawn and garden, electrical, hardware, or housewares, the good folks at CNC have what you need. They also carry the essentials for pets and livestock, fencing, automotive care, clothing, and even toys. Since 1970, CNC has provided quality products and service in Lebanon, Bolivar, and the surrounding areas. So stop in today and see what CNC can do for you. For 125 years, the Marys County Bank has been dedicated to serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. We have friendly in-house services for your auto, ag, home, business, and personal banking needs. With 11 locations, including Richland and St. Robert, the Marys County Bank is a convenient way to manage your finances. Come see a friendly face today at any of our 11 locations and let our knowledgeable staff serve your needs. The Marys County Bank, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. ZCM Timber Harvesting in Iberia is dedicated to getting you the best value for your timber. We know how hard you worked for your land and how important it is to you and your family. That's why we want to make your land work for you in return. With free, no-obligation consultations, ZCM Timber will get you the best value for your timber while conserving the integrity of your land. Call us today at 573-569-0592.
Oh no, there's a huge crack in my windshield. I need it fixed fast. What am I going to do?
You're going to call Glasshopper Mobile Glass Service. With 30 years of experience, Scott and Glasshopper has your glass covered, delivering top-quality, professional, and friendly service to the surrounding area. Whether it's a chip, crack, or shattered glass, windshields, liftgate windows, or anything in between, if it's auto glass, Glasshopper will fix it fast. Call Glasshopper LLC in Richland today, 573-765-4276. Are you fed up with the limited selection and high prices at the big box stores? Have you grown weary of paying a premium for steaks that don't meet your expectations? Then it's time you see Chris, Todd, and Ira at Three Brothers Meat Company. Three Brothers is your local family-owned butcher shop where you'll find top-quality meats at fair market prices. From chicken, beef, pork, and fish to even something like ostrich or alligator, they've got it all. Plus, with a wide variety of sides, sauces, and spices, and even catering, they are your one-stop shop. Three Brothers Meat Company. Great meat, great service, great people. Backwoods Construction Company is your trusted partner for any project you can imagine. Anything from residential, commercial, agricultural, and so much more, Adam and the Backwoods boys can see it through. From planning and site prep to opening the doors to your dream projects, Backwoods can do it all. Call Adam for your custom design or bring your plans for a quote on your next build. Call Backwoods Construction today at 417-594-1716 and make your vision a reality. As fall approaches, termites, spiders, and other insects will be looking for a warm, comfy place to ride out the winter. But these treacherous tenants can destroy your home. Don't let your home become a safe haven for unwelcome guests. Let A to Z evict those freeloading pests. A to Z is FHA and VA approved and serves Pulaski County and the surrounding Ozarks. They offer termite inspections and identify issues that could cost you thousands. A to Z will annihilate those ants, finish off those fleas, and terminate those termites. Eradicating those pests and eliminating your stress is what A to Z does best, so call today. ATR in Richland has been in the bulb business since 1984, and they're not done yet. While ATR specializes in industrial, wholesale, and specialty bulbs for manufacturers such as Sylvania, General Electric, and Philips, they also have a retail counter for residential bulbs and fixtures at a fraction of the cost of a big box store. So whether you need to replace one hard-to-find bulb or you get the bright idea for a whole new look, be sure to give the knowledgeable staff at ATR a call. Nobody lights up a room like ATR. Unlimited Custom Apparel in Crocker has everything you need for unique apparel and promotional products for your team or business. With a wide range of handmade custom shirts, hoodies, jackets, hats, and so much more, Unlimited Custom Apparel has what you want. So no matter what you need printed or pressed, embroidered or emblazoned, the possibilities are unlimited. Find them on Facebook today and tell them that Better Call Ball sent you their way. Think R&R Motors is just quality used cars at fair prices? Think again. If you need tires, if you're stuck and need a tow, do you want to give your ride a shine? With a wide selection of tires, a towing and recovery service, as well as a self-serve car wash, R&R Motors has you covered. So whether you need a new ride or just want to spiff up the one that you have, go see Richard at R&R Motors, 801 East Jefferson in Richland. Your ride deserves it. MFA Agri-Services started way back in 1914, and they're still alive and well today. This is because they serve their communities like no one else, offering feed and bedding for pets and livestock, minerals, supplements, veterinary supplies, and so much more. MFA has what you need to keep your farm outstanding in its field. See what we did there? Stop by our location in Richland and see what Wayne and the crew has in stock for you. All right, here we are, start of the second half. Tie ball game between these two teams, which if you'd have told me a week ago that would be the case, I'd have told you it was nuts. But it's something I'm glad to see regardless.
It is much better sitting up here.
Oh, yeah.
Being in the ball game at the halftime. Nope. Cash. Oh, he got somebody to take him to the concession stand.
Well, he's a growing boy. He's got to eat.
All right, Crocker basketball to start the second half. And we are underway.
Walker Shelton said it's so clear that we better not let out a church house creeper. Everybody might hear it. Long pass over there to Connell. Inside to Foster. Foster back up top here to Caldwell. Over to Sharpenstein. Now back over. Pierce pumps a three, but does not take it. Good defense there by Mason Alexander. Foster looking for somebody to get it to. Over to Caldwell. Back up top to Connell. Connell gets it taken away by Caden Cohen. Cohen driving the lane. Left-handed layup is swatted away. Probably should have jump stopped. It looks like there's 15 people watching on the YouTube stream here, so that's pretty good. First game of the year here. If you guys are watching on the YouTube stream, be sure to go follow that one up and in by Caldwell for his first points of the second half, fourth of the game. Be sure to go to the Better Call Ball Facebook page and follow as well. All my links will be posted there throughout the season. I will post updates, and if the schedule changes anything like that, that's where it'll be. It's Better Call Ball on Facebook. So make sure to go over there and give us a follow. Across the timeline here goes Pierce, 6:55 to go, over to Foster. Foster on the wing to Pierce. Pierce for three, it's going to be off. And
Buttress fell in his lap, got the board. The board got him, more or less. Alexander left side drive up, no, but he is fouled there.
Is that Foster,
by Foster.
or I'm not sure if that's on Foster or Caldwell. Based on who called it, I'm going to guess Foster. It is. That's his second of the ball game here. And that'll send Alexander to the line to shoot two. His first free throw attempts of the evening. First one up and good. One thing about Alexander, he might be small, but he makes up for it with the ability to jump like a deer. Second one up and swish. Nothing but net for both.
Back to knot it up. Crocker pushing the ball ahead. Pierce, lots of steps there. Rebound by Buttress. Out to Alexander. Alexander pushing it ahead. Over to York. York jump stops. Spins it back in. Pierce comes up with it.
Made a bad choice there.
He was afraid he was falling out of bounds or going to get called for the travel, so he just dumped it back behind him.
It's all right. It does happen. That one.
Pierce for three again.
Hits it.
We'll get that one to go.
That's 13 on the night for Pierce as the Lions take a 3-point lead. Cash got him a little baby bottle pop, it looks like. I'd say he's happy now. Polly across the timeline.
I'm going to have to start doing him like I did my kids and give him a $5 bill to start the night and say, this is what you get for your concession stand.
He's too small to do math. Over to Cohen on the wing. Cohen looking to swing it.
Into Buttress, short corner. Buttress spins into the middle. Up, no.
And
going to get Alexander on it over a law of verticality.
And the unfriendly roll there for Buttress keeps him off the scoreboard a little longer. Just a 3-point game here in the third. 5:33 to go on the clock. Sharpenstein, guarded by York, gets it across to Caldwell. Caldwell to Pierce. Pierce going to drive in baseline, working on Alexander. Tries to get it underneath to Connell, and they're going to say it went off Richland Bear, but I thought Connell had a hand on it last. Sharpenstein to inbound it here.
We could bring back the replay, make the game
I do have a replay function.
Longer.
I do have a replay function.
Like a NFL game, or that's going to be backcourt.
Should be. They say it was tipped. Swearingen said it was tipped.
Swearingen missed that one. The ball don't lie as York takes it away. Pauly drives.
Up and in.
Going to get him on the... Oh.
Ooh.
I thought they were going to call the travel, but they called the foul instead.
On the floor. Sharpenstein, it is. So Pauly does not get the benefit of that basket, but the Bears do retain possession here. Inbound to York in the corner. Thought about a quick shot, but closed down there by Connell.
Pauly will. No, Buttress fight for the board. Sharpenstein knocks it out of bounds off of Caldwell's hand.
If York could, or if Buttress could get just a little bit of air under them shoes, I think he'd be all right.
Oh, there we go, off the glass. No. Gets his own board. Goes back up.
Draws the foul.
Going to be fouled by the Lions. 4:48 to go.
Connell.
33.
Foster, again, his third. And let's say we'll see Devine come in for Foster here.
Buttress to the line. Off the back iron and no. Devine checking in. Foster going to the bench. Crocker has a large group of boys on the bench, but they're only playing 6. At least thus far.
We have a pause here.
Wanting his jersey tucked.
It is tucked, I think. It's just rolled over a little bit. Might be a little long for him.
I have not found that rule.
Yeah.
Second one up and good for Buttress.
His first point of the night cuts the lead to 2 here for the Lions.
Over to Caldwell. To Pierce in the corner. Guarded by Alexander and Cohen.
Defensive stop here would be very auspicious for the
Pierce.
Bears.
Deep. No. Cohen fighting for it. It's going to be fouled there by Devine.
That's his first of the night here.
Crocker's 4th of the quarter.
They're going to get in foul trouble pretty early. Thompson lobbying, saying no, it wasn't, but looked like it to me. Thompson only recently stopped playing college basketball, so he's probably used to a little higher caliber ref than what they have at the high school level. Although I'd say D3 refs are probably still high school refs too. Pauly across the timeline over to Cohen on the wing. Cohen dribbles back up towards the top. He's going to drive in now. Lane collapses on him, and he puts it in one-handed. Little baby hook there. Nice little floater. Ties the ball game here at 26 with 4:05 to go here in the third. Pass over to Devine. Devine up top to Sharpenstein. Now on the wing to Caldwell. Inside to Pierce. Pierce going to put it up and in. Little pump fake was all it took.
Little ball fake got Alexander in the air. Alexander flew by, and Pierce up off the glass and good.
And Pierce now leads all scorers with 15 points on the night. Up top to Pauly here on the logo. Over to York on the wing. Now back to Pauly.
Cohen and Alexander, high post area, over to York. York drives, up off the glass, no. Rebound to Devine.
3:22 to go here. Still a 2-point ball game for the moment.
Pierce to the middle. Back out to Caldwell. Caldwell for three. Got it.
Caldwell hits it. And he now has 7 points on the night.
5-point lead for the Crocker Lions. Largest lead of the night for either team.
Cohen over on the wing here. Thought about it for a second. He's going to try to drive in, but Pierce picked up on that in a hurry. Now back over to Cohen. Cohen for a three. Swish. Nothing but net for Caden Cohen, who now has 8 points on the night. Cuts the lead to 2 with 2:40 to go here in the third. Sharpenstein to Pierce.
They go.
Pierce cannot miss. They're going to have to get somebody out there on that edge if they want to have a chance to stay in this ball game here. Pauly inside. The buttress handoff to Alexander. He puts it in. He now has 14. 2:15 to go here in the third. 3-point lead in the Sharpenstein. Buttress didn't try to get in the way there. Probably worried he's going to draw a blocking call. It will go out of bounds on the Lions.
That is 5 fouls. Alexander going to go to the line.
And that foul was on Connell, looks like, or Caldwell. No.
Sharpenstein.
Oh.
His second.
Can't see through the backboard still.
No. Miller at the table. Gonna check in. 2:11 to go. 3-point ball game.
So
Alexander at the line. First one on the way.
Good.
Off the front iron, gets the shooter's touch. Roll. Knocks it down. Miller gonna check in. Gonna get Ethan Buttress a spell here. Alexander's second one on the way. Nothing but the bottom of the net there. Brings it into a 1-point ball game.
And gives him 16 on the night.
As we approach 2 minutes to play. Sharpenstein, step back three.
No good.
No.
Slapped over into the hands of Devine.
Connell knocks it loose. Out to
Chodwell.
Caldwell. Baseline drive. Over to Pierce. Pierce drives middle. Runner, no. Cohen with the board. Gets it to Alexander. Oh.
Ooh, almost a carry there. Luckily it wasn't. Back out to York. Alexander over to Pauly. Pauly's going to take the three.
No. Laid that thing flat on the back of the iron. Just died. Come off to Caldwell.
Ugly line drive shot there. 1-point game with 1:25 to go here.
Sharpenstein gets it over to Caldwell. Guarded by Pauly. Back to Pierce. In between the circles. Sharpenstein.
Inside to Connell. Connell going to draw the
gonna get
charge.
Called for the charge. As Alexander was standing there waiting and Connell lowered the shoulder.
His first of the night. Minute 10 to go here. 1-point ball game. Bears are hanging in there.
Crocker coach complaining the fouls are a little skewed at the moment. Seems like they always manage to work their way out.
Miller for three, no good.
Tipped up by Pauly. Alexander coming up with it. York gets it. Coach Porter calls a timeout. We'll take it with him.
Are you fed up with the limited selection and high prices at the big box stores? Have you grown weary of paying a premium for steaks that don't meet your expectations? Then it's time you see Chris, Todd, and Ira at Three Brothers Meat Company. Three Brothers is your local family-owned butcher shop where you'll find top-quality meats at fair market prices. From chicken, beef, pork, and fish to even something like ostrich or alligator, they've got it all. Plus, with a wide variety of sides, sauces, and spices, and even catering, they are your one-stop shop. Three Brothers Meat Company. Great meat, great service, great people.
All right, back with you. 49.9 to go here in the third quarter. Bears in the double bonus.
And a 1-point ball game.
Trailing by 1. Basketball on the sideline.
Inbound to Alexander. Over to Aiden Pauley. Miller open on the low post. He's going to hop back out. He's going to dribble back up to the top here. Bad pass. Lucky got it back.
Tries to turn it away, trying to get it to Alexander in the high post area. York steps through, gets it back to Pauley. 25 to play.
Miller getting no respect underneath down there. He's been open this entire time. York back up to Aiden Pauley.
Ticking down to 15.
Miller
Pauley
cuts around to the other side.
Cohen
for three.
Got
Good.
it.
5
Bears
seconds
take
left.
a 2-point lead here.
Pierce
for
up.
three at the buzzer, no. And at the end of three, Richland Bears 36, Crocker Lions 34. We'll be back.
Donnie's Garage is the place to take your vehicle for any and all of your maintenance and repair needs. Donnie's has the experience and knowledge to repair cars, trucks, farm implements, skid steers, and so much more. If it has wheels, Donnie's Garage can get it rolling. I trust him with my vehicles, and you can too. So whether you need new brakes, a new engine, an oil change, or an overhaul, be sure to give Donnie's Garage a call. 417-718-5530 and tell him that Kale sent you. It's a fact of life that even the most reliable equipment occasionally will break down. When that happens, Farm to Fun Mechanical can fix it fast. Trucks, tractors, ATVs, big or small, Farm to Fun can fix it all. No need to worry about paying a tow truck either, because they will come to you. For fast, reliable, and honest service, call Farm to Fun Mechanical, 573-286-8999, and tell them that Kale sent you.
All right, back with you. Live from the cave. Better Call Ball, RHS Bears Network, United Front here. Follow us on Facebook.
And YouTube. It's Better Call Mobile on YouTube.
Yes.
Richland, RHS Bears Network on Facebook, and Better Call Ball on Facebook. Inbound here to Caden Cohen to start off the fourth quarter. Bears coming into the fourth with a lead. Cohen for three. It is no good off the front rim this time. And it will be rebounded by Connell. And Sharpenstein going to bring it across half court here. The Bears have made this a game for the Crocker Lions.
Sharpenstein step through, no. Rebound knocked away from Miller. Devine goes up, gets his own board. Going to be fouled there by the Bears.
Now is not the time to get careless with those fouls, but I think that was a good one, trying to prevent that putback.
Looks like going to be on Aiden Pauley, his second. Bears first of the quarter. Devine to the line for two. First on the way, off the back iron, no.
So the Frisco League tournament will start on the 29th here. It'll be at Lakeway. And the Bears have 8 seed.
No.
Crocker with the 7 seed, and you can see how close that really is. This one across to Sharpenstein, who's guarded by Braden York. Little screen set there. York slips the screen pretty easily.
Looking at last year, the Bears are probably where they need to be because nobody really knew what they were going to do.
Nope.
Or how good they were going to be.
They are better than the 9 seed for sure. Nothing against the Plato Eagles, but they're as young as anybody else in this conference this year.
Crocker
moving the ball around, eating a lot of time. Inside to Devine. Devine with a turnaround jumper. Good. Only his 5th point of the game here, I believe.
Crocker probably where they need to be seeding-wise just because of what they lost from last season. And then a couple players that played on last year's team that are not playing this year.
Avery Newton being one of those that's missing.
Johnny Carragher.
He's missing. Of course, they graduated, 4? So.
Yeah, I mean.
Cross.
The backbone of the team, they're building a new identity. And it starts here. And The coaches, if they've got it, the coaching staff at Crocker's got to be happy with the way they're playing tonight.
I know I'm happy with the way the Bears are playing at this point.
Yeah. Bears were a super young team last year, freshman and junior loaded, and now got a year of growth on them.
Dish over to Sharpenstein on the wing, no good.
Caldwell with the board. He's going to be fouled there by Buttress.
It's his second, I believe.
Cannot be his second.
It's his third. So to the line goes Caldwell. First one is up and no good.
Jonathan Griffin coming in. Gonna get Buttress here.
I'm guessing this is Chase Sharpenstein because there's two of them on there. Second one up. Also no good. Misses them both. Rebound by Caden
Cohen with board, pushing the ball ahead. Being chased by all the Lions. York left side. Pivoting around, gets it into Jonathan Griffin in the post. Griffin backs Caldwell or Connell down. Ball kicked away off the hands of York and out of bounds. 5:46 to go here in the fourth. All knotted up. Started tied, half tied. Pierce up, no. Devine, no. Pauly finally comes down with a rebound.
5.5 to go here, still a tie ball game.
Out
over
to York.
in the corner,
York loaded. Got it. 3 on the way and good from Braden York.
7th of the night for Braden York.
Bears, oh, they call it a 2? No, they called it a 3.
It should be a 3. He was well behind the line.
Yeah, well, there was only 2 on the board, scoreboard. That could be a Clayton error.
Over on the wing here to Sharpenstein.
Guarded by York. Over to Pierce. Pierce down into Connell. Back to Caldwell. Caldwell into
Good
Connell.
D by Griffin.
Griffin.
They were fighting for the rebound there, and they ended up back in the hands of the Lions.
Sharpenstein over to Pierce. Pierce deep 3. Got it.
Nails it.
Tied up again.
Four and a half now. Aiden Polly across the timeline here. Mason Alexander on the wing here. He's going to drive left side.
Open.
Good.
Got it.
That cuts the lead.
30-second timeout.
That extends the lead here to 2. We'll be back in just a minute after this. Unlimited Custom Apparel in Crocker has everything you need for unique apparel and promotional products for your team or business. With a wide range of handmade custom shirts, hoodies, jackets, hats, and so much more, Unlimited Custom Apparel has what you want. So no matter what you need printed or pressed, embroidered or emblazoned, the possibilities are unlimited. Find them on Facebook today and tell them that Better Call Ball sent you their way.
All right, back with you.
Got our junior broadcaster up here with us. Good old Cash Cardos.
Cash man needed to come up here and tell me he was going to get a ball when the game got over and shoot it.
Oh, well, that's good.
Pierce drives, pull-up jumper, got the roll.
Pierce just kind of taking over this second half for the Lions.
Keeping them in it. 41 all, 3:50 to go.
Cohen making some moves there. Long pass over to Buttress. Buttress on the corner inside to Braden York. York going to go up with it, but there's going to be a foul So that's going to be a shooting foul. No, that's on the floor, he said, I think. So they'll inbound it. That's going to be on 32 Caldwell, his second. Here's the inbound to Mason Alexander. He's going to shoot the three. That one is no good. Rebounded by Cohen.
Big board.
Ooh. Cohen probably should have.
It's going to favor the Lions. That will be interesting later on as the possession arrow now favors the Bears.
He probably should have pushed that one back instead of trying to shoot it. 41 all here. Sharpenstein into Connell. Connell has plenty of room. He's going to pass it off here to Caldwell. Out
over to Pierce. Pierce drives. Buttress, the challenge is no. Rebound fought for. Good. Alexander and Connell both go up for it. Connell got a hand on it last, according to the stripes. Bears basketball.
And this one's going to definitely come down to the wire here.
3:15 to play. All tied up. Pauly over to Cohen, left side. Back to Pauly. York is ready. Steps into it.
Three,
on the way,
no good.
Way off.
Trying to extend that lead.
Create a lead at this point.
Well, they're trying to get that lead, but trying to make it a 3 instead of a 2. Trying to get as many points up as they possibly can here in the last couple minutes. As a tie ball game here.
Here's step in, pull up, no. York with the board.
Going to swarm him in the corner.
Alexander pushing the ball ahead, attacking, up, no. Cohen can't get the board, Pierce does.
Trying to do too much. Porter
Back
telling
the other
him,
direction.
calm down here.
Not opposed to attacking the rim there.
Sharpenstein gets a screen there from Connell. He's going to drive middle. Trying to get it out somewhere. Gets it over to Caldwell. Back to Sharpenstein.
Back
up to Pierce. If I'm Mason Alexander, I'm stuck to Pierce like glue.
Over Sharpenstein. Step back.
And
on the way,
good.
Got it.
Clangs it in. His first points of the second half here. Makes it a 3-point lead here for the Lions. Bears going to try to answer back here with 1:49 to go. Inside the buttress.
Triple teamed. Out to Cohen. Cohen feet set.
Nope.
Caldwell got a hand on it. Had to save it. Saves it back in. Pierce comes up with it. Ahead to Devine. Left side. Double team there. Over to Sharpenstein between the circles.
And Thompson.
Timeout. Lions will take it with them.
Back in just a moment after this.
All right, reset for you here. Fourth quarter from the cave. Crocker with a 3-point lead. 1:29 to play and possession of the basketball. Possession arrow does favor the Bears. Timeout should not be an issue. Crocker with 2, Richland with 3. Team fouls are still pretty low for both here in the quarter, with Richland with 2 and Crocker with 1.
And that might be a very important thing to remember here in the last minute and a half.
Sharpenstein guarded by Alexander.
Push it into Devine over to Preston Pierce, who has nobody near him. I'm surprised he didn't shoot that. Inside here to Devine.
Devine in the middle. Crocker going to run some time off here. Pierce double team, gets out of it, gets it over Sharpenstein, right side. Back to Pierce. Alexander still chasing.
And wonder what
Ball was picked off there by Pauly, but they are going to call Braden York with the foul.
It's his second,
Stops
I believe.
the clock with
Third,
a minute
actually.
to play. Bears trailing by 3. Way into the backcourt is Pierce.
3-point
Guarded
lead
by
here.
Alexander. Skips it ahead to Sharpenstein. Double team there. Pierce. Fouled by Alexander. Be the 4th team foul. Reset, do it again.
That'll
50
be the
seconds to play.
Third for Alexander as well.
Coach Porter, one of the calmer coaches we've had.
Yeah, in a while. But maybe that's been part of their success
Into
here in this
Pierce.
game.
Gonna get a timeout, Crocker.
Porter wanted the jump ball, didn't get it. We'll be back here in just a moment. MFA Agri-Services started way back in 1914, and they're still alive and well today. This is because they serve their communities like no one else, offering feed and bedding for pets and livestock, minerals, supplements, veterinary supplies, and so much more. MFA has what you need to keep your farm outstanding in its field. See what we did there? Stop by our location in Richland and see what Wayne and the crew has in stock for you.
To go, Crocker basketball. Into Pierce. Pierce in the corner. Back out to Caldwell. Caldwell skip pass over to Sharpenstein, throws it away. 41.4 to go. The Bears take possession.
A little bit of a break there for the Bears. My question
get
is,
a full timeout from Coach Porter.
go ahead and take one with them, I guess. We'll be back here in just a moment. For 125 years, the Marys County Bank has been dedicated to serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. We have friendly in-house services for your auto, ag, home, business, and personal banking needs. With 11 locations including Richland and St. Robert, the Marys County Bank is a convenient way to manage your finances. Come see a friendly face today at any of our 11 locations and let our knowledgeable staff serve your needs. The Marys County Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, back with you. Resetting the game for you. 41.4 to go. 41-44. That's a lot of 4s and 1s happening in the 4th quarter of this ball game.
Yeah, lots of 4s. 4s wild, if you will.
Yeah. Don't hear that very often. Bears with the basketball, trailing by 3. Got to get a 2-for-1 here. I think we got to be attacking the rim somewhere. Don't settle for the 3.
Yeah, that was my wonder, is that they're going to try for a 3 and tie it up, or if they're going to try to drive the lane here.
Pauly gets it to Alexander. Cross the timeline. Over to Pauly. Flat set, high flat set. Into York in the corner. Drives baseline. Trying to get up with it. Out to Pauly. Feet set. 3 on the way. Got it.
Bang.
Bears tie it up. 20 seconds to play. Crocker with a timeout.
His first score since the first quarter.
Crocker is out of timeouts here. So we'll stay with you. There is 17 seconds flat on the clock.
They're taking a full timeout here. They're going to use their final one. And
lots of other action tonight.
There is.
Stoutland is hosting Max Creek boys-girls matchup. Crocker Lady Lions are in Ashland, I believe.
Something like that.
Can't remember the others.
Me either. But I can tell you the girls for sure. Yeah, they are at Southern Boone. That game just started at 7:15. Frisco League tournament kicking off on the 29th, which I'm not a huge fan of them doing the play-in games on a Saturday and the championship on a Friday. I think it should be play-in games on a Monday and the championship on a Saturday. But anyway.
Nonetheless, here we are.
Richland will be in the play-in game 3 p.m. on Saturday, the boys' side. Crocker going to play Tuesday at 6:30.
Crocker with the basketball. Oh, now.
And here we go, 17 seconds to go here in the fourth.
Guarded by York. Wanting to get it to Caldwell. Caldwell in between the circles. 9. Drives. Trying to get rid of it. Gets it out to Pierce. 3. 2 on the clock. Forces one up. No.
And we are going to have some bonus basketball.
We're good to go into the extra period tonight from the Cave. So we're going to take a break, catch our breath, reload this thing, get ready to go.
And we'll be back in just a minute. The Bank of Iberia first opened its doors in 1899 and has been tirelessly serving the Miller, Pulaski, and surrounding counties ever since. You don't stay in business that long without knowing a thing or two about taking care of your neighbors. With branches in Iberia and Waynesville, they offer checking, savings, loans, and the friendly customer service that you've come to expect from your hometown bank. So roll on over to Rocktown or wheel into Waynesville and find out what the Bank of Iberia can do for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right. Now look at the fours on the board. 44-44 in the fourth quarter with 4-minute overtime to go.
Fourth plus quarter.
Yeah.
Not often we get a fifth quarter here, so this is exciting for the opening game of the regular season at home. See if the Bears or the Lions here are going to be the ones to gut it out. So it'll be Cohen jumping against Connell here.
Interesting thing to keep in mind here is the team fouls do not reset.
Right.
So the Bears have 4, the Lions have 1. Crocker is out of timeouts, but they get a timeout for overtime, correct?
Correct. And the Bears should get an additional. Over to Alexander. Alexander drives middle out to Caden Cohen. Cohen for 3, no good off the back of the rim.
York chasing it down, saves it. Alexander picks it up.
And that's going to be a
foul
on
the baseline.
And that's Connell picking up his third. No, his second. Excuse me.
All right, Pauly to inbound the basketball. Baseline left. Cutting through into Buttress. Buttress up off the glass, gets the roll, good. Bears by 2. Crocker coming back the other way. Coach Porter with a little more animation over there, but it was a cheerful animation.
Yes. So good defense there
Pierce
by Pauly.
Drives, probing around, steps through, jump, no. Buttress pulls down the board. Coach Porter wanting to say, slow her down here a second, boys.
Gather yourselves, run the play. See what they've got in store here. I know they're going to try to waste a little bit of clock, but you also have to get more than a one-possession lead here in overtime if you have
Buttress
a chance.
Drives. Got to be fouled there by Caldwell.
That's his third. Honestly, would have been better off for the Bears if they hadn't called it. Speaking of animation, this is the most animated I've seen Buttress all game so far.
Alexander drives, no.
No. Ill-advised.
Connell pulls the board.
You have to stop the 3. You cannot let Pierce or Sharpenstein go for the 3. Divine over in the corner can shoot as well.
Pierce
Inside
into the
here.
middle. Gets
Ball
it knocked
stolen away.
Alexander comes down with it.
And he's going to slow way down here. They just have to make one more basket here if they can manage it. And then they only got a little bit of time to run off the clock, so they got to play smart.
The largest lead of the game has been 5.
Yeah.
This has been a tight, contested ball game all night long.
And I don't expect it to be any different here in the overtime period. As long as the Bears can make smart passes and move the ball, eat a little bit of time here.
Pauly with the basketball. Wraparound pass to Cohen.
Cohen going to
drives,
drive.
gets it over to Butchers, or to York. Butchers for 3. Got it.
Oh, my God. And
Ethan
a big man
Butchers
3.
out of the corner.
And it's now a 5-point lead for the Bears with 2 minutes to go on the clock. But you can't be comfortable with that kind of lead with Pierce out here. He
Gotta
can
play
shoot
defense. Pierce 3.
No good. Clangs
Fought
it out.
4. Pauly with the board. He is fouled by Devine.
That is the best thing that could have happened.
So that brings it back. Fouls are now evened up at 4.
Foster in for Caldwell. 5-point lead for the Bears with 1:50 to go here.
Cohen with the basketball, drives baseline, up off the glass, no.
I think he was just trying to draw a foul. That was kind of a half-hearted layup there.
Connell pulls the board. Pierce crosses the timeline with it. Pierce to Devine. Devine to Sharpenstein. Pierce coming back to the top. Connell setting a screen for Sharpenstein. Drives. Gonna get a blocking foul on York, and that will put Sharpenstein on the line, 4-2.
And that's York's 4th foul as Sharpenstein heads to the line here to try to cut the lead.
Minute 27 to play.
Sharpenstein has 10 points, looking to make it 12 here. Tweaked his knee, it looks like, maybe.
Sounded like he hit the floor with it.
Yeah. I was wondering if that thump was him or something else, but first shot up for Sharpenstein is no good.
Bears got a box out here. Secure the board.
Yep, make or miss, you got to have the rebound. There it is, and it is nothing but net there for Sharpenstein.
Cuts it to a 4-point lead.
Mason Alexander working on Devine here. Gonna have to push it across half court, keep possession of it, more importantly. Back out to York. York to Pauly. Pauly gonna take it back up
to
top.
pull it back out.
Minute 12 on the clock here. And that's gonna be a foul on Devine, his 3rd.
Team's 5th. That'll put Alexander on the line, which I believe he is 3 for 4.
He is 4 for 4.
4 for 4.
Unless I put an extra one in there somewhere.
No, I couldn't remember if he missed one or not, but 4 for 4, that's pretty good for the night. Make that 5 for 5.
And in. 5 for 5. He was Wendy's. Now he's what? Hardy's 5 for 5, I think. And that one will bounce in, 6 of 6, and that could be the nail in the coffin here for a 6-point lead.
I don't know. The way Crocker's shooting the basketball, if they can get broke free where they can get loaded.
Devine out
Pierce
to Pierce.
out of the corner.
Pierce for 3. No good.
Alexander skies for the board.
Under a minute to go here.
Gonna be fouled there by Sharpenstein.
That was a good pick, but it is a foul. He did make contact with him on the way through, so that's kind of a 50-50 call.
Back the other direction.
But Swearingen will make the call there for the 3rd foul of the game for Sharpenstein, and that will put Alexander back up on the line here. Try to go 8 for 8. Let's try 7 for 7 first. First shot up for Alexander. It's
Got the
good.
roll.
And that should put it out of reach here if the Bears play smart defense.
53.3 to go. Devine going to check in, get Connell. So Lions putting their shooting squad on the floor.
Alexander up and good. Nothing but net, 8 for 8.
And Coach Porter going to call a timeout here. We'll take it with him. We'll be back.
CNC Farm & Home is more than just a name. It's reassurance that anything you need to care for your farm or home, you can find it at CNC Farm & Home in Lebanon and Bolivar. Whether you need products for lawn and garden, electrical, hardware, or housewares, the good folks at CNC have what you need. They also carry the essentials for pets and livestock, fencing, automotive care, clothing, and even toys. Since 1970, CNC has provided quality products and service in Lebanon, Bolivar, and the surrounding areas. So stop in today and see what CNC can do for you.
Back with you.
53 on the clock here, 53 on the board for the Bears. They have a 8-point lead now, if my math is mathing correctly.
Both teams in the double bonus. Possession arrow favoring the Lions.
Mason Alexander with 22, Pierce with 23. Pierce has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 three-pointers this ball game.
Crocker going to roll the ball in.
Picked up by Preston Pierce. Pass it over to Riley Foster. Foster wide open. Not a three-shooter, though. Pierce working up the middle. He's going to try a shot here. Good
Alexander
defense.
secures the board.
That was good
Going to be
defense.
fouled there by Caldwell.
Credit
36.3 to go.
Credit where credit is due. Caden Cohen made it very difficult for them to take a shot and not get the foul there. But foul on this end goes back to the other end, and that'll put Alexander up for 2 more. Chance to take the high scorer for this game with these 2 free throws. Sticklers about that jersey tonight, aren't they?
Yeah.
First shot up for Alexander. Good.
Roll in.
You can definitely tell he's been working a little harder this year at shooting. Second one up and in to give him a 10-point lead here in overtime. Pierce going to motor down the floor. Quick pass over to Sharpenstein for 3. It is good. And that's going to be a timeout taken by the Crocker Lions. We'll take one with them here. And we'll be back in just a moment. Backwoods Construction Company is your trusted partner for any project you can imagine. Anything from residential, commercial, agricultural, and so much more, Adam and the Backwoods boys can see it through. From planning and site prep to opening the doors to your dream projects, Backwoods can do it all. Call Adam for your custom design or bring your plans for a quote on your next build. Call Backwoods Construction today at 417-594-1716 and make your vision a reality.
All right, back with you. 7-point lead for the Bears, 29.2 to go. Got to come the length of the floor.
We've got a pretty good crowd in here tonight, but I feel sorry for anybody who did not watch this game on our stream.
Yes. Student section showing out. Home opener.
30 people watching on the YouTube stream. Thank you to all 30 of you that are tuning in. Be sure to follow the Facebook page. All YouTube links will be there. Bears looking to inbound here.
Get it into Pauly. Pauly around the corner.
And
finally fouled there by Caldwell.
That's his 4th. And that should send Aiden Pauly to the line. To shoot 2.
Bears back. Coach Porter letting. Oh, that was 5 on Caldwell.
Was it? I missed
so
one.
It said. So the official said, I don't know.
So Connell will come in.
But Coach Porter reiterating to Braden York, his inbounder, that if you cannot get the ball in, I have a timeout. You are welcome to use it.
Pauly misses that one. Yeah.
Rather than turning it over under their goal.
Just use it. Yep. Second shot here for Pauly. Is good. Little line drive right there into the bucket to make it an 8-point lead.
20
Pierce.
seconds to go. Pierce drives over to Sharpenstein. Step back 3.
No good.
No.
Had to change his shot there, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Top 4 off of Pierce.
Yeah,
He just pointed the wrong direction.
Yeah, he corrected himself.
Everybody needs to calm down.
If you guys are watching on YouTube and you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe to the Better Call Mobile channel. All my games will be there throughout the year. Here's a three-point by Sharpenstein, no good. 7 seconds on the board. Devine picks it
down
up.
The board. Sharpenstein drives, blocked there by Buttress. 2.1 to go. Unless something crazy happens here.
Yeah, I don't think Chauncey Billups is on this team, so I'm not worried.
And that is your final.
56.
As Bears win their first one at home, 56-48 over the Crocker Lions.
In overtime, no less.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to have another ad here while I do some quick math, and we'll be back with the wrap-up here in just a little bit, right after this. ZCM Timber Harvesting in Iberia is dedicated to getting you the best value for your timber. We know how hard you worked for your land and how important it is to you and your family. That's why we want to make your land work for you in return. With free, no-obligation consultations, ZCM Timber will get you the best value for your timber while conserving the integrity of your land. Call us today at 573-569-0592. All right, welcome back here. Your final score, 56-48. Bears are victorious here at home to open it on the season.
Showed a lot of fight tonight.
Yes, they did not give up. Anytime they got behind, anytime they had a problem, nobody gave up, and that is exactly what you need from this team here. So your final scoring here, we'll start with the Crocker Lions. You have Sharpenstein with 14, Pierce leading all Lions with 23, Caldwell chipping in another 7, and Devine putting up 4, I believe, for the Crocker Lions to round that out. On the Richland Bears, you've got Braden York with 7, Alexander leading all scorers with 24, Polly with 6, Cohen with 11, Buttress with 7, 5 of which came in the overtime period, one of which was a 3. I think that's going to be his shining moment for the beginning of this season here. And Griffin rounded it out with a contribution of 4 points. And Griffin is a newcomer, is he not?
Yeah, he started last year and then didn't get to finish the season, but
well, he showed some good poise there underneath for not playing very much. I know he's a good kid. I've talked to him plenty outside of the ball game here, so I'm glad to see him playing and thriving here. So Richland now 1-1. Crocker, I believe, 1-1. The Richland boys will be back in action when? Saturday. So they will be at the play-in game on Saturday at the FRISCO League tournaments as that will get kicked off. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be at the FRISCO League tournament, boys and girls side. That'll start the 29th at the play-in games, and I believe the 4-5 seed games will have 4 games there on the 29th.
Yeah, 4, 5, 8, 9s.
So if you guys cannot make it to the tournament, be sure to subscribe to the Better Call Mobile YouTube channel or go follow the Better Call Ball page on Facebook. And if you're not a subscriber to the RHS Bears Network, be sure to subscribe to them on Facebook as well. It's RHS Bears Network, easy to find. We're going to pay our sponsors off here as we leave. On behalf of myself and Shane Cardos, the Richland Bears Network and the Better Call Ball Media Network, we appreciate you guys tuning in. We will see you for the tournament on Saturday. The Bank of Iberia first opened its doors in 1899 and has been tirelessly serving the Miller, Pulaski, and surrounding counties ever since. You don't stay in business that long without knowing a thing or two about taking care of your neighbors. With branches in Iberia and Waynesville, they offer checking, savings, loans, and the friendly customer service that you've come to expect from your hometown bank. So roll on over to Rocktown or wheel into Waynesville and find out what the Bank of Iberia can do for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. CNC Farm & Home is more than just a name. It's reassurance that anything you need to care for your farm or home, you can find it at CNC Farm & Home in Lebanon and Bolivar. Whether you need products for lawn and garden, electrical, hardware, or housewares, the good folks at CNC have what you need. They also carry the essentials for pets and livestock, fencing, automotive care, clothing, and even toys. Since 1970, CNC has provided quality products and service in Lebanon, Bolivar, and the surrounding areas, so stop in today and see what CNC can do for you. For 125 years, the Marys County Bank has been dedicated to serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. We have friendly in-house services for your auto, ag, home, business, and personal banking needs. With 11 locations, including Richland and St. Robert, the Marys County Bank is a convenient way to manage your finances. Come see a friendly face today at any of our 11 locations and let our knowledgeable staff serve your needs. The Marys County Bank, member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. ZCM Timber Harvesting in Iberia is dedicated to getting you the best value for your timber. We know how hard you worked for your land and how important it is to you and your family. That's why we want to make your land work for you in return. With free, no-obligation consultations, ZCM Timber will get you the best value for your timber while conserving the integrity of your land. Call us today at 573-569-0592.
Oh no, there's a huge crack in my windshield. I need it fixed fast. What am I going to do?
You're going to call Glasshopper Mobile Glass Service. With 30 years of experience, Scott and Glasshopper has your glass covered, delivering top-quality, professional, and friendly service to the surrounding area. Whether it's a chip, crack, or shattered glass, windshields, liftgate windows, or anything in between, if it's auto glass, Glasshopper will fix it fast. Call Glasshopper LLC in Richland today, 573-765-4276. Are you fed up with the limited selection and high prices at the big box stores? Have you grown weary of paying a premium for steaks that don't meet your expectations? Then it's time you see Chris, Todd, and Ira at Three Brothers Meat Company. Three Brothers is your local family-owned butcher shop where you'll find top-quality meats at fair market prices. From chicken, beef, pork, and fish to even something like ostrich or alligator, they've got it all. Plus, with a wide variety of sides, sauces, and spices, and even catering, they are your one-stop shop. Three Brothers Meat Company. Great meat, great service, great people. Backwoods Construction Company is your trusted partner for any project you can imagine. Anything from residential, commercial, agricultural, and so much more, Adam and the Backwoods boys can see it through. From planning and site prep to opening the doors to your dream projects, Backwoods can do it all. Call Adam for your custom design or bring your plans for a quote on your next build. Call Backwoods Construction today at 417-594-1716 and make your vision a reality. As fall approaches, termites, spiders, and other insects will be looking for a warm, comfy place to ride out the winter. But these treacherous tenants can destroy your home. Don't let your home become a safe haven for unwelcome guests. Let A to Z evict those freeloading pests. A to Z is FHA and VA approved and serves Pulaski County and the surrounding Ozarks. They offer termite inspections and identify issues that could cost you thousands. A to Z will annihilate those ants, finish off those fleas, and terminate those termites. Eradicating those pests and eliminating your stress is what A to Z does best, so call today. ATR in Richland has been in the bulb business since 1984, and they're not done yet. While ATR specializes in industrial, wholesale, and specialty bulbs from manufacturers such as Sylvania, General Electric, and Philips, they also have a retail counter for residential bulbs and fixtures at a fraction of the cost of a big box store. So whether you need to replace one hard-to-find bulb or you get the bright idea for a whole new look, be sure to give the knowledgeable staff at ATR a call. Nobody lights up a room like ATR. Unlimited Custom Apparel in Crocker has everything you need for unique apparel and promotional products for your team or business. With a wide range of handmade custom shirts, hoodies, jackets, hats, and so much more, Unlimited Custom Apparel has what you want. So no matter what you need printed or pressed, embroidered or emblazoned, the possibilities are unlimited. Find them on Facebook today and tell them that Better Call Ball sent you their way. Think R&R Motors is just quality used cars at fair prices? Think again. If you need tires, if you're stuck and need a tow, do you want to give your ride a shine? With a wide selection of tires, a towing and recovery service, as well as a self-serve car wash, R&R Motors has you covered. So whether you need a new ride or just want to spiff up the one that you have, go see Richard at R&R Motors, 801 East Jefferson in Richland. Your ride deserves it. MFA Agri-Services started way back in 1914, and they're still alive and well today. This is because they serve their communities like no one else, offering feed and bedding for pets and livestock, minerals, supplements, veterinary supplies, and so much more. MFA has what you need to keep your farm outstanding in its field. See what we did there? Stop by our location in Richland and see what Wayne and the crew has in stock for you.